Joy, we're here at Steps on Broadway. Does it feel great to just be here in this warm space that feels like home for you sometimes?
It does.
Yeah.
It does. I very much love being in a dance studio or being surrounded by music or dancers, so I feel like I'm home here.
This show, The Notebook, iconic, completely iconic. There's so much emotional depth there. So how do you prepare for that?
Girl, Kathy Parr she's a pop star. She is a human that is doing the singing and the dancing, but most of all, like, you're Beyonce. Whereas Allie is a human, a full, multifaceted person, and I haven't had the opportunity to play anything like that yet. So the imposter syndrome was so real starting out. One of the best things I've learned in Notebook that has really helped me understand the story is just how human and how little you have to do to be recognized as human and to be able to own all mistakes, all triumphs, and I feel like we're the same in a lot of ways. We're both in the self-actualization phases of our lives, so it's been easy and a bit healing to connect with her in a lot of ways.
I want to hear a little bit about making the role your own, but also just about kind of what you've learned, if anything, from the other Allies in the show.
Oh my God, that's kind of how we built it, just sitting all in the same room during rehearsals and watching each other, and if one person moves their hands this way and that resonates with you, like, okay, that's Allie. I'll do it in my section of her life as well. The one thing that I love the most about The Notebook is that we're all able to play ourselves in a way, and so watching them play themselves interpreted into this role, I'm like, okay, so here's what I can bring and I can take from them, and we kind of give each other permission in that way to freely add and freely take.
I love just looking at the Allies and the Noahs and just the diversity in the selection of actors there. Tell me a little bit about that. I love that you're a Black woman playing Allie.
Girl, yeah, I'm happy too. What our version of The Notebook is so special for is that it's such a universal love story. Like, yes, Notebook's a love story. Yes, it's steamy. Yes, there's rain. There's birds and all the things. But if you really whittle it down to what it's about two people choosing each other, making a conscious effort to choose each other no matter what obstacles, whether it's outside forces like parents saying you're not good enough for somebody else, or if your mind is leaving you and that's an obstacle, and being connected with the one you love, and time after time they choose each other and it pays off in the end. And it doesn't matter what background you come from.
Right.
In that respect, you could be anybody, you could look like anybody, so for all of us to be able to simultaneously show everybody that is very special.
What I love about you is that truly you are a triple threat. You can sing, you can dance, you can act. What is the one thing that you have the deepest love for out of those three? Or do they all just kind of feel copacetic for you?
I think there's something about all three being a different language to say the same thing that is my favorite. I guess it's the storytelling of it all, or they all mean something very different and feel or felt very differently in your body and in your spirit.
Do you feel like, as someone who's pretty new to Broadway, do you feel like just performing on Broadway has kind of changed or how has it changed your perspective on storytelling and on performance?
I'm learning a lot by watching. I'm really, really grateful to have been in the spaces that I have this early in my career and to have been around legends. So being around anybody, anywhere, all the time, everybody's a celebrity to me. So I get to just sit and watch and take notes and learn and be a sponge for as long as I can, and hope that me being a sponge, somebody else can sponge that up.
Well, can I just say you were slaying the photo shoot, first and foremost,
you.
just effortlessly. And I also just saw you jamming, like midway through, you were jamming in between shots. What was it like being just there?
It was really nice to be in a room with people my age and feel like our generation is settling in. These are the people I'll be around for the rest of my career. Because you know, it was only a matter of time. Everybody's out of college now. It was very special.